I'm Eva Middleton. I am an undergrad student at the University of California, Santa Cruz, and this is SBA Student Spotlight. I guess I was introduced to archaeology just through traveling. I spent years after I graduated high school just working so that I could pay the bills and buy my next plane ticket somewhere. And yeah, I ended up at a ton of archaeological sites. From Tikal in Guatemala to Angkor Wat in Cambodia. It wasn't until I went back to school at community college, taking intro to anthropology and intro to archaeology classes, I realized, okay, so my interests have and academic names and disciplines. I found archaeology super interesting at that point, but it wasn't anything that I was necessarily convinced that I was going to pursue. When I got to UC Santa Cruz, I was introduced to African diaspora archaeology. It helped me see how useful archaeological data analysis could be, filling in the gaps, correcting the wrongs in historical documentation. So I think that it's critically important that the archaeological record be used to shed light on the stories both ignored and disavowed by historic documentation. One of the new trajectories in archaeology that I'm most interested in is definitely anti-racist archaeology. I think it's so important that we're not just doing archaeology for archaeology's sake, but archaeology that both engages and benefits the communities that we're working in.